Michael Jordan in career, his whole career played 78 games a year. And that's not even counting the playoffs when you're playing, in the preseason. So you're talking about 115 games a year. That dude probably played in about 112 of those 115 games.
In the debate, please. Here we go. 3 parts. One player has won the scoring title, regular season MVP, was first team defensive player, led the playoffs in scoring, and won the MVP in the finals. All 5 things. It's only happened 4 times in the NBA. You know who the 4 players who do it were? Jordan.
Michael never set out games. If Michael set out a game, he made sure he played at least 25 minutes so you saw him play. Whether it be preseason, he didn't miss any regular season games. But during preseason, where most stars sit out, he played.
The audacity, the sheer nerve of LeBron to even suggest that 22 years of mediocrity could compare to 13 years of pure dominance is staggering. And now, Michael Jordan's own championship teammate has shattered the GOAT debate with one devastating truth bomb, leaving LeBron fans.
So I'm not coming from a biased position where I'm just like, oh, that was my era, so I'm being biased. No, my eyes don't lie. I know what I've seen. And as great as LeBron is, and he's fantastic, but he ain't fucking with MJ. Just based off the eye test and the skill level and some of the stats and the heart, nah, yo, no.
And in absolute shambles. Ladies and gentlemen, the basketball world just got schooled by a man who lived it, breathed it, and won 3 championships alongside the greatest player ever to touch a basketball, Stacey King. This isn't some analyst sitting behind a desk or a talking head on ESPN. This is a man who witnessed greatness firsthand, and
I think it's misinformation. I think they want to control the narrative to make it look like this generation's players are superior. I mean, you look at the Hall of Famers that are in that era.
Just delivered one of the most brutal reality checks in the history of the GOAT debate. And what he said will have every LeBron fan scrambling for the delete button on their Twitter accounts, because the facts don't lie, the numbers don't lie, and the legacy speaks for itself. Here's what Stacey King said that has the entire basketball world in an uproar. What you're doing in 20 years, MJ did in 13. 13.
I saw MJ play from his prime to his retirement. I saw Kobe play from his prime to his retirement. I've seen LeBron from his prime to his eventual retirement.
Years. Let that sink in, while LeBron fans desperately try to justify 2 decades of chasing ghosts. But King didn't stop there. He was only getting warmed up. He admitted that LeBron James will go down as one of the greatest players to ever step on a basketball court.
How this young generation is so dismissive of this stat when they go, well, LeBron James has been to the finals this many, and he won this many times, but he's been this many times.
But then he slammed the door shut on the GOAT debate. With the authority of someone who knows exactly what true greatness looks like up close, King declared that it was time to stop comparing. And then came the knockout punch. King pointed straight to the one statistic LeBron fans hate to mention.
And the thing about Michael and these guys in that era, they recognize how important it was for the fans who may not get a chance to see them play. So when they go to a city, this might be the first time this family of 6 gets a chance to see Michael Jordan play.
Championships. After 22 seasons, LeBron still hasn't matched Michael Jordan's 6 titles. 6 championships in just 13 years, while it took LeBron 22 years to win only 4. Let's talk about efficiency, shall we? Because this is where the argument becomes absolutely devastating for Team LeBron. Michael Jordan didn't just win more championships, he did it in less than half the time. In those
Jordan or LeBron, who's the GOAT?
I low-key think Mike's so competitive, bro. Mike could come out of retirement right now to play Bron
and do it.
Do you know what Michael Jordan had to deal with, bro?
He can go over his finals opponents.
You tell me who lost.
The Heat played a Thunder team with Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden in the finals. I like how you say
who was gonna guard Mike on that Thunder team?
James Harden. So you mean to tell me
he's so cute.
You think
that's so cute?
Legendary 13 years, Jordan captured 6 NBA titles, claimed 6 finals MVPs, earned 5 regular season MVPs, made 14 All-Star appearances, counting his Washington years, scored over 32,000 points, and, oh yeah, he even took 2 years off to play baseball. Meanwhile, LeBron needed 22 years to collect just 4 championships and 4 finals MVPs. The math isn't mateing, LeBron fans. Your king needed twice the career length to accomplish only 2/3 of what Jordan achieved. But LeBron's longevity, they cry. He's played longer, they whimper. And you know what? But they're right. He has played longer. Congratulations on participating more. But here's the brutal truth Stacey King is trying to hammer home. Longevity without dominance is nothing more than being average for longer. Jordan could have played
Jordan. Number 2, if you own a pair of Jordans or have a pair of Jordans on, stand up.
until he was 45, chasing every record in the book, but he didn't need to. He proved everything that mattered in just 13 years. King knows this because he saw it firsthand. He witnessed a man so dominant, so
Winning has a price. And leadership has a price. So I pulled people along when they didn't want to be pulled. I challenge people when they don't want to be challenged. And I earned that right because my teammates came after me. They didn't endure all the things that I endured.
flawless in execution that he could walk away from the game twice and still remain untouchable. Jordan didn't retire because he couldn't play anymore. He retired at his absolute peak because there were simply no more worlds left to conquer. But here's where it gets really ugly for LeBron supporters. Let's talk finals records. Jordan, 6-0. Perfect. Flawless. Untouchable. LeBron, 4 wins.
I was with Michael Jordan, not last summer, summer before last. We ran into each other in Europe. And he says, Irvin, I don't know why these guys, because if you look at his record, he almost played every game like 5 or 6 times throughout his career. He didn't miss one game. He played in every game. We wanted to play in every game. Pat Riley or our trainer, Gary Beatty, had to make sure that they said, no. B, don't put on your uniform. Don't come sitting on that bench because you want to play because you want to play for your guys and with your guys.
6 losses. Stacey King saw Jordan never lose when it mattered most. 6 finals appearances, 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs. No game 7s.
Michael never set out games. If Michael set out a game, he made sure he played at least 25 minutes so you saw him play. Whether it be preseason, he didn't miss any regular season games. But during preseason where most stars sit out, he played. I mean, we played in Lincoln, Nebraska. We played in Sioux Falls, Alabama. We played in some small venues to get the people who may not be able to get to a big city to see us. We go into those places and play. And most star players, I'm not playing in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm sitting out. Michael would play first and third quarter, 24 minutes to let people see, because he recognized that Kobe's the same way, that this might be the only time that they're able to afford to see me play. And I want to make sure I put on a show. These guys nowadays, they don't look at it that way. The fans pay these anomalous, these crazy salaries. The fans, you owe the fans everything you got.
No collapsing under the brightest lights. No, I'm taking my talents moments. Meanwhile, LeBron has lost more finals than he's won. 10 trips to the finals, 6 defeats. That's not GOAT behavior. That's choking when it matters most. Jordan never gave his opponents the satisfaction of beating him on the biggest stage. But championships are just numbers, right? Wrong. Stacey King understands something that stat sheet stuffers never will. Cultural impact. Jordan didn't just play basketball, he transcended the sport. In just 13 years, Michael Jordan became a global icon. He transformed the Chicago Bulls into the most recognizable sports franchise on earth, turned basketball into must-see television, and built a brand so powerful that his shoes still outsell every active player's signature line combined. Meanwhile,
I was a big Michael Jordan fan. I had a poster of Michael Jordan on my wall. So when I would go to the game, I would actually rub the poster. And I'd go out and score 30, 40. And so I always attributed touching MJ's poster brought me luck. So then I get drafted by the Bulls. So my first game, I felt like I didn't need the poster anymore.
Favorite part about playing with Mike? knowing that every time you walk into an arena, it's gonna be packed. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no better. Y'all know.
That's dope.
Y'all know. And knowing that it was like with being with the Beatles or somebody, man. That every place you go, we would drop MJ off.
LeBron has spent 22 years trying to match that impact, and he's still nowhere close. Jordan's influence extended far beyond basketball, beyond sports itself, deep into culture. Space Jam wasn't just a movie.
I had a question about the Bosch spacing, but because you just said that, was that the low point for you in your career?
Oh, for sure.
2011.
The lowest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lowest. Yeah. The lowest.
People hate comparisons, and especially over different eras, but from where you were standing and playing, was Michael the best or the greatest ever?
For sure. I mean, you look at the MVPs that he was able to achieve, but I think it was all brought from us being successful as a team. Obviously, someone is going to bring those accolades home, but yeah, he was the greatest player, definitely in basketball.